make sure my child has everything they need, right? So you got all of this stuff lined up for your kids. Don't make your child your life. Because once your child, understand, children are on borrowed time. Sometimes, get this, sometimes your mate may not be your life partner, so they may be on borrowed time. You, as a child, that was one of the hard lessons for me when I lost my mom. I am no longer a mother's daughter. I am still a daughter to a father, but I'm no longer a mother's daughter. So now my role and my importance in my mom's life is no longer now. So now, who am I? Me being my mother's daughter is not a definition of who I am. It's just the role I played while she was on the planet, right? So she was my mom until 2003. She will be my mom forever. But what I'm saying is, in life, she has passed on. So therefore, her significance and her being on this side is no longer the same. So yes, is she working with me or working for me on the other side of dimension? Yes, but that's a whole nother spiritual understanding. But what I'm saying is, in this life that I know it as right now, my mom is not here. So me as the role of a daughter to my mom is no longer. So, okay, what does that mean? That means now that role that I played as primary up to 2003 had changed. And it actually evolved into me being more primary daughter for my father, primary mother to my daughter. And so now my role was daughter and mother, right? No longer a wife either. So I took 2 hits almost within a year and a half apart. So when I lost my marriage was in 01, turned around and lost my mom in 03. Look, reality is not always very nice to you. Don't matter how good of a person you are, you might get blown. I'm talking about you might get hit all up on the ropes by life. And when you're hit all up on the ropes, you're like, what am I supposed to do? I'm getting burned by life here. Let me tell you something. Ain't nobody told me it's going to be easy. God didn't say, hey, your life's going to be easy. No, I didn't get that. I didn't get that call from God saying, you're going to get this easy. No, I had some hard blows, some blows that almost knocked me out. But one thing about me is I made sure, damn it, I'm going to be a fighter in this life. I'll be damned if I'm going to let something knock me out. So because of that, I had to learn to unlearn some things in the process of growing out of grief, growing out of a transition, coming to terms with a new me. Okay, so I'm no longer primarily, okay, and here's the other thing. My daughter, right? She's 19. Okay, I'm getting ready to be a grandmother, but probably within the next month or so. Baby shower's coming up. Okay, so I'm getting ready to be a grandma. So just put it in out there. Now, look, I told her that, I see it as a little bit early to be having a daughter. Having a son right now. But it is what it is. That is a new transition for me. Once again, baby, you talking about going from blinking my eyes and being a mom of just a son that's 10 to now a mom of a 19-year-old and her boyfriend and her are having a baby. So now, guess what? A new life event is coming in February. Again, now, see, this is why I talk about we don't know what life events are going to happen. Did I know I was going to be a grandmother in February? No. Hell, I didn't know at all. So, it's something surprising, but it's something I will embrace. And one of the things that I learned through all of this, through all of these transitions and changes and evolutions, embrace them. Embrace them. But learn to unlearn some things. Understand that death happens. Don't love to the point of possession. It took me a long time to understand this, and I'm trying to hand y'all something that's very important. Don't love to possession. Your children you do not possess, okay? Your children are here for you to teach them to pass on. Pass on the buck, please. Allow them to take on the legacy. Don't try to define them based upon what you think or who you think they should be. Make sure that you yourself don't lose yourself parenting your kids. I'm telling you, it's vitally important. One of the things, and I tell you guys this all the time, when I decided to be a mother, I took on the role and took on the dynamic, but I agreed within myself that although I'm a mama, and that'll never change, I must also realize that I have to make sure that I'm taken care of. And in that understanding, I have to make sure that, okay, being a mother requires for me to let go and allow her to do. Same with my son gets 18 and does his thing. Allow, but also know that your life should not evolve or revolve around your children at all. Your life should not revolve or evolve around your parents either. We have to be mindful that it's very important we don't lose who we are based upon what role is primary in our life. Very, very important. Because life events will happen, death will come, all kinds of shocking things can happen where we think we know what's going on and we think we got this life thing figured out, and you guess what? The life thing is not figured out. It's always changing, always evolving, always reshaping. So we as individuals have to learn to embrace our learning to unlearn.